Fireflies, welcome back. This is another video and I'm going to be doing kind of like a get ready with me kind of video, but not dressing up and not doing my hair. It's just basically just makeup. And I had a little dilemma in this video that you're gonna see later on. It's concerning my eye. If you guys want to see how I got this full-on face makeup and this beautiful tutorial or beautiful eyeshadows and all of that, if you want to see how I achieved it, just keep on watching. Good morning everyone. So this is my naked skin. So the first thing I like to start off with is honestly pull my hair out because I hate having my hair in the way while I'm doing my makeup. And then I go ahead and moisturize. At the moment I feel my skin is tucking on me because I just washed it, and I just feel it's really dry. So I just take a cream. I finished my cream, so I keep taking samples from work. This is the Complete Comfort Cream from MAC. I love it. It's super moisturizing, especially with people with dry skin. I absolutely love it. And I might massage it into my skin. This feels really good right now. I do this routine day and night. Like, I always apply this cream all the time. I've been breaking out lately, which is very normal that time of a month. I always break out, so it's kind of going away now. I have like on my nose and on my forehead, but it's going away slowly. Today I feel like wearing a lighter foundation. I normally at the moment I've been using two foundations that I really love. I also tweeted about them. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you probably know. If not, you can follow me on Twitter on @ThePureStyles. So the first foundation, excuse me, they might look a little bit dirty because I have them in my makeup bag. I've been obsessed with the Pro Longwear Nourishing Foundation. This is from MAC in NC20. Yes, I'm really pale. I used this one yesterday because I had like more of a smokier kind of look and I wanted something a bit more, you know, covering, a little bit more porcelain feel. So I love this finish. This is a matte finish too. It's not really drying on my skin because I moisturize, so it kind of helps me during the day. And today I really feel, because I want to do more of like a lighter look with darker lips. So I'm going to use, this is my favorite. I'll be really sad when I finish this. This is the Marc Jacob foundation, the Genius Gel in Ivory Medium. And I think I'm going to be using this too. I just love the finish that this gives me. It's extremely natural at the end, and I find it's a little bit powdery. I find it's, if you come to me, I would say it's for combination skin, or I might be completely talking out of nowhere. But I do feel it's mattifying but moisturizing at the same time on my skin. I'm just going to grab my brushes because I don't have them with me right now. As always, my brushes are still dirty. I didn't get the chance to clean them this week. I think I'm going to be doing that tonight. I really have to do that tonight. So I'm just going to pump a little bit of this foundation. Love the finish that this gives me. And I'm going to be using my Sigma brush, probably one of my favorite brush. I really want to get the whole set of these. This is the F82 brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that all over my face. Next, I'm going to be using my Pro Longwear concealer. I do have it at the pump, but I feel like it pumps a lot of products, and most of the time I do drop it and break it because it's glass. So I just pump it in a little container, and this is an NW20. It's the Pro Longwear concealer, and I'm just going to, I like to apply that with my fingers. And I like to go a bit heavy under my eye because I find I have really bad under eye circles. Especially now, I haven't been sleeping that much and I've been stressing out a little bit, so I feel like my under eye circles show a little bit more. So that's why I like to just cover them up, and I tap under the eye too. I don't like to sweep. I hate when I see people sweeping under their eye. It's not supposed to be that way. You're ruining your skin under your eye because it's really, really fragile. So I like to just tap under my eye rather than sweeping. And I apply another layer right on top just to kind of, officially make them disappear, you know what I mean? Because they need to go away. I don't need them on my face. My actual basis is my foundation and my concealer. Now I like to go ahead and contour. I'm going to be using, you guys have seen it before, this is probably my favorite one. This is the Shine Free Fit Me foundation from Maybelline, and this is in Coconut 355. And I'm just going to go ahead and contour my face with that. I'm just going to fix up my earrings. They're like all over the place lately. Like this. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this. I apply it very lightly because I really want like a light finish on my skin. I really don't feel like being so overly heavy either, or cakey. So this is very sheer and I love the finish that it gives. I take my foundation brush again from Sigma, and I found this really cool technique is to blend it while tapping rather than, having the product all over. So you just tap it in place and it creates a really nice natural finish. Contours the face lightly when you do that. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm just experimenting with different techniques, especially when it comes to brushes, because since I don't really use as much sponges, which I really need to. I do have beauty blenders and everything, but I don't use them as much anymore. When I was in makeup school, I was like super obsessed with beauty blenders. It finally snowed where I live, and this year they had a really, I would say, dry Christmas because it didn't snow at all. And it finally snowed yesterday night. While I was driving, it was snowing. And yeah, winter is finally here, I should say. It came really late this year, surprisingly. It snowed and then it melted and then it was sunny and warm, and now it snowed and it's a bit more chilly. Now it's time to highlight, and I use two kind of colors. These are the Prep and Prime MAC highlighters, which are the stick ones, and I use two colors. I use Light Boost and Bright Forecast, and I like to go ahead and apply Light Boost more into the inner corners because I want to give more light into inner corners. A little bit on the Cupid's bow, the nose, and a little bit on the chin. It's basically touching the area, but more lightened, and I feel like I'm really washed out for you guys. You guys can see. And then I take Bright Forecast and I just go ahead and apply it more. I concentrate this product more on the dark circles. A little bit here, here, here. And I just go over what I've done. Now I take any sponge that I just found around, really, and I just go ahead and blend it all out. While all my cream process is done, I like to go ahead and spray a little bit of Fix Plus. This is the Yuzu Fix Plus when they were scented. These are discontinued, unfortunately, but you can use the regular Fix Plus or any fixer that you have. I like to do this before I apply my powder. I find it really gives a nice finish. Next, I go ahead and use my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I have Fix Plus on it now. The Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I go ahead and I use the yellow shade in the middle, which is Lyric. And I pat it into the inner corners where I applied Light Boost. And then I take the lighter shade Levitation, and then I finish it off the whole highlighted area. Next, I go ahead and contour. I use the shadow play with the other side of the brush, and I apply it right on top of the cream contour. And then I use the darker shade, this is Subconscious, and I just take a little bit of that and I just go ahead and enhance my cheek contour. Then I take my powder foundation, this is Mineralized Powder Foundation in Medium Plus, and mine is almost done, and I use my eco-friendly brush and I go ahead and I set the rest of the Marc Jacob foundation. And I blend out a little bit the contour. Then I use the MAC Mineralized Limited Edition powder. This is from the Sharon and Kelly Osbourne, and this is in Refresh. And I take the powder that's on the top and I use the MAC 127 brush, and I go ahead and I add a little bit more definition into my contour, so I kind of blend it outwards like this just to have a nice, warmed contour, not too much of like I like to add a little bit of that. I don't know how to explain that, to be honest with you. I go ahead and add a little beauty mark on my cheek because it's there, but it kind of disappears with the foundation. I like to use a brow marker thing for the brows. This is from Gosh, and I really don't know the number of this at all. It all smeared away. So I just add my little beauty mark, and then I go ahead and undo my eyebrows. For my eyebrows, I just go ahead and comb them in place. Use my MAC pencil in Spiked, and I draw the bottom line of the brows first. And I like to have a little bit of wing on my brows too. I don't know, it kind of defines my face more. Do the same thing to the other side. While I'm doing my eyebrows, if I did any mistake, I like to clean up. So I take a little bit of my foundation, and I have an angle brush to use to clean up my brows if I do any mistake. And I just go over. I like to have my eyebrows really in a straight line. I'm just, like that, and I like when they're cleaned properly, if you know what I mean. Next I use, this is also limited edition, this is from Kelly and Sharon Osbourne collection, the Eyebrow in Morning Mr. Magpie. And I have two brushes of this. This is the MAC 208 brush. I have a light one for the lighter color and a dark one for the darker color. And I just go ahead and do the inner corners of my brows. And I go all the way up. I have to fake a line right here because it's not as straight as, or it's not as, square as it is on this side. So I like to just go ahead and fake a line. And I go finish up the inner corners of the brow. And then I take the darker shade with my other 208 brush, and I finish up my brows. And then I go ahead and apply a mascara brow. This is the Prolong Wear Waterproof Brow Set in Physically Blonde. Sorry, I don't know how to spell that word. But I'm gonna go ahead and apply this on the hairs that's in the inner corners of my brow just to lighten it up. Oh, too much. Now I go ahead and apply an eyeshadow base. I use the MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour Extend eyeshadow base or eye base, and I use this with my fingers because the squeezable tube is very, very wide. So I like to just take it with my fingers, apply it everywhere. Take whatever I have left to the lower lash line. First color I'm going to be taking is called Cork from MAC. And I'm going to be taking this color, applying it in the crease and also all over the lid. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I normally never did this. Would you guys do two eyes at the same time on the camera? It's really interesting. So I use the 224 brush from MAC and I just go ahead and I blend this color all over. Next I'm going to be taking a color called Charcoal Brown with the same brush, and I'm just going to basically concentrate it more into the crease area and a little bit on the lid, just to kind of create a little bit more definition and just a hint of darker colors, you know. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that. I'm gonna go ahead and apply Cork. I'm taking a flat little brush and I'm going to apply that on the lower lash line all over. I take Charcoal Brown again. You guys didn't see that. And I go ahead, I'm just gonna apply this color like on the outer corners and then in the inner corners. I'm gonna go ahead and use a little pink shade, like it's like a frosty pink. This is a limited edition from MAC. This is Artistic License. I don't know which collection that was from, to be honest with you guys. Apply this in the crease area just to have like a softer look, to blend a little bit. I think, I don't know, it's like golden pinky reflex. I'm going to be using a color called Artificial Earth, which is a lighter, kind of like a taupey pink, with a small eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to pack that into the inner corners of the eye because it's a very sheer product, or sheer color I should say. that I'm just going to have like a little bit of an iridescent. Then I'm taking a color called Speedy Pearl. This is a color that MAC has discontinued, unfortunately. Don't know why. It's such a pretty color. And I'm going to put that on the lower lash line. I'm gonna go ahead and brighten my eye. I'm gonna be using a white liner. This is from MAC. This is called Fascinating. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply that in the waterline. I'm gonna go ahead and apply mascara and lashes. So the lashes I'm going to be using, I'm gonna be mixing two. These are the Morphe lashes in number DM, which is Demi Wispies. And then the other ones I'm going to be using, these are from Magic Gold Collection. Eyelashes in number 747. They look like this. They're more like flares. So I'll go ahead and apply that. And then for mascara, I'm going to be using the MAC in Extreme Dimension mascara. So I'll go ahead and apply all that and I'll be back with you finished. I applied my lashes and also mascara. So I kind of feel like I'm getting a reaction. I'm not sure from which eyeshadow, but it's happening right here in the corner. And I feel like it's like 1, 2, 3, there's 4 bumps. And it's burning me and I don't know. I don't want to touch it. I have a cream. I'm not sure what kind of reaction I'm having, but it's now it's kind of burning me right on top or right under my brows, like right here and here. I was putting my lashes and I felt like tingling sensation or like more of like a burning, picking, itchy sensation. And I looked over and I noticed the bumps and I'm like, what the hell is this? So I don't know if it's because of an eyeshadow, because it's weird, it's not happening on this eye, it's only on this eye. So yeah, I'm kind of really excited to finish work and come back home and take this off and see what's going on, because I'm kind of freaking out. But let me finish up with this tutorial. I'm going to be using a pink blush. This is from MAC. This is a limited edition called Pink Clut. And I'm just going to take it with a brush. And I'm just going to apply that on the apples of my cheeks. I'm going to go ahead and highlight. I really want to focus on highlighting this look. So I'm just going to use Oh Darling from MAC. And this is limited, by the way. I'm also going to be using Becca highlighter. This is Champagne Pop. I broke mine, that's why I'm holding it that way. I dropped it and it shattered, and I can't believe how sensitive this product is and how expensive it is. I was kind of disappointed because it's literally shattered, completely shattered. I know there's a way to fix it and I need to go get the products to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply a little bit of that on top of Oh Darling. This is from MAC. This is the Sculpt and Shape in Light Sweep and Shade Stir. I'm going to take the darker shade and kind of enhance a little bit more on my contour. Now I really zoomed in for you guys because I want to do the lips. I'm going to be using MAC Current Lip Liner. And I'm just going to go ahead and draw my lips with this. Next I'm going to be using MAC lipstick. This is a matte one called Instigator. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply it everywhere. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply, oh my god, this is getting worse. Like it's burning. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a gloss. This is a gloss. This is called Richly Reverved from MAC. This is, I believe, limited edition. I'm gonna go ahead and fix up my makeup. I'm using the Fix Plus again. I'll go ahead and get dressed, do my hair, and I'll be back for the finished look. So this is the finished look. Update on my eye. I feel that it's, I don't know if it's kind of calming down or something. But I do feel that my eye is getting a little bit teary. I don't know what's the reaction that I got, but it's not as inflated as it was. It kind of calmed down a bit, but I really don't know what it was. I think it was just, I showed it to my brother. He's like, it could be like a dry spot that just reacted, or, but I moisturize all the time, which is really weird, especially I put eye creams and all of that. So I don't know what it is, but I am, it is itchy, but I don't want to touch it at all. But yeah, so I got dressed and I did my hair, and that took about like, I would say 15 minutes to do all that, and then I feel like my eye is kind of calming down, but now it's getting a little bit teary and I don't want to touch it again. So yeah, I don't want to irritate it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was kind of like a get ready with me, except I didn't do my hair and I didn't dress up for you guys, but it's kind of get ready with me makeup edition, not like the whole shabam. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna leave all the products I used in this video in the info box down below. You can go ahead and check it out, and also if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to leave them in the comments down below concerning the video, not concerning anything else, because I've been having so much ugly comments lately, and it's just like hate and hate and hate, and I just delete it, to be honest. It doesn't really bother me. I just delete it. I don't care about it. So yeah, if you have any questions concerning makeup, please leave them all in the comments down below. I try to get you guys as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Glossy lips. I can't touch the lips.